What up, everyone? This is Mr. Lord, Dr. Professor, Dark Joker, here with another edition of Traditional Fans with Opinions, where I'll give my reviews for whoever I watched, read, or played today. And who are traditional fans with opinions? That is myself, and that is you, the viewers. With all that being said, on with the reviews. Yaiba Samurai Legend 2025 episodes 20 through 21. So in these ones, Yaiba's group's continuing their search for the dragon orb that's hidden in Mount Fuji. So, and basically they're going through trying to get to it. Onimaru is trying to master his new attack called a Tornado Slash in order to use it to defeat Yaiba. And then basically, Yaiba trying to use like the power of the Twilight Orb to help. And like so basically like everyone's so you have, fight Yaiba fights Onimaru, basically and what happens is that Onimaru's fortress is placed on top of Mount Fuji, so it's near where the dragon orb is. So, they go around trying to find it. And so Musashi, basically the frog, and then basically everyone like they get trapped in this like hot spring. So everyone except Yaiba, Sokka, and the bird get trapped inside this hot spring. Well, bathhouse, not really hot springs, whatever. But then they all try to like sneak around, trying to find the orb and all that, and get out. And basically, we have like this big fight between Yaiba and Onimaru. So yeah, so I like these episodes. I like we're finally getting close to like where the last orb it looks like. And of course, Onimaru's trying to get the orbs as well. So like we'll see like how this fight goes between Yaiba and Onimaru. See how it goes, see who wins, who loses, and all that. And yeah, so yeah, I really like these episodes. Looking forward to the next one. Kaiju number 8, season 2, episodes 6 through 8. So in these episodes, we see Reno Ichikawa being selected as potential candidate for weapons number 6. Due to like compatibility and all that. So after going through the test, he's selected, and he and Iharu like basically fight. Like they fight some kaiju, and basically they're like rivals, but they also become like very good like partners, good friends, and all that. So like basically they're working there while holding like a friendly rivalry, and then so with Reno basically being proven to be like good for that for weapons number 6. Kafka's concerned about Reno being hurt while using it. Kikuru's like, "Hey, we're soldiers. We gotta do our job." And then we see basically Kafka comes across Hoshina, who who thanks him for transforming from him in order to save them, even knowing what it meant. And he basically gets him in a chokehold. Is like, "Hey, this is payback for you not telling me that you were a kaiju." And Kafka's like, "I'm sorry, sorry." Hoshina was like, "No, we are even. Shut up." Then he says that he heard about what that Cap could potentially not go back to human if he keeps transforming, and he says don't transform anymore. But he knows that Kafka ain't gonna live. He knows Kafka's still gonna transform to help people. He wants to help Kafka like improve like himself to where he doesn't necessarily have to rely on Kaiju number eight's abilities, so that he can fight well as a human. So yeah, I really like these episodes. Obviously this is still like the calm before the storm, before like the next big fight against Kaiju number 9. Yeah, so obviously there right now we're still in kind of like a last setup. We are. That's one thing Kaiju number 8 does. You have like your big fights, then you have like like a calm, like with some training, some smaller missions before the next big fight. That's kind of how Kaiju number 8 works. So yeah, I really like these episodes. Looking forward to seeing what all the stuff they're setting up. I mean, I've read the manga, so and it's been a while. I mean, it's been a while since I've read the chapters that these current episodes are based off. So there may be a lot I've probably could have forgotten, but these are like I can tell you before I have read, it's gonna be freaking awesome. I do remember all these being awesome. So what they're setting up is going to be really good. So looking forward to the next episode. Well, that's it. Did y'all like the stuff I reviewed? And if you have your own opinions about all that, you can put all that in the comments. Thank you for watching, and like, subscribe, and all that. And look forward to the next video.